Hola, ¿cómo te va? Bienvenido a esta clase. Soy Miss Claudia.
Y yo, Miss Adriana. Recuerda tener a la mano libreta y bolígrafo para tomar tus notas de lo más importante.
Estaremos revisando pasado simple y pasado progresivo, haciendo alusión a dos festividades importantes de esta época, Halloween y Día de Muertos.
Veremos monstruos y calaveras, pero primero analizaremos algunos verbos en pasado simple. Comenzamos.
Let's check now some verbs in past simple. Revisaremos algunos verbos en pasado simple. To be, ser o estar. Was were, era o estaba. To hear, escuchar. Heard, escuchó. To turn around, voltear. Turned around, volteó. To continue, continuar. Continued, continuó. To do, hacer. Did, hizo. To run, correr. Ran, corrió. To know, saber. Knew, supo. Didn't know, no supo. To feel, sentir. Felt, sintió. To appear, aparecer. Appeared, apareció. To remember, recordar. Remembered, recordó. To go, irse. Went, se fue. To tell, decir a alguien. Told, dijo a alguien. To say, decir. Said, dijo. To come off, desprender. Came off, desprendió.
¿Sabías que Halloween era una fiesta para celebrar el fin del verano y las cosechas irlandesas, Adriana?
Así es, Claudia. Y actualmente se celebra en diversos países como Canadá, Inglaterra y Estados Unidos.
Veamos la siguiente historia.
A Halloween story. Strange noises.
Una historia de Halloween. Ruidos extraños.
Lupita was a brave woman. She was not scared of anything.
Lupita era una mujer valiente. No tenía miedo de nada.
This happened the night of October 31st, of 2006. On Halloween Day.
Esto ocurrió la noche del 31 de octubre del 2006. El día de Halloween. Ella estaba en su oficina. Estaba tan cansada, que decidió irse a casa.
She was in her office. She was so tired, and she decided to go home.
De repente, escuchó unos pasos.
Suddenly, she heard some footsteps.
Lupita volteó, pero no había nadie ahí.
Lupita turned around, but nobody was there.
Siguió caminando, pero aún escuchaba pasos.
She continued walking, and still heard footsteps. What did she do?
¿Qué hizo? Ella corrió veloz.
She ran fast.
Pero los pasos continuaban más rápido y más fuertes.
But the steps continued faster and louder.
No supo cómo, pero se encontraba en el cementerio.
She didn't know how, but she was in the cemetery. She felt scared.
Ella sintió miedo.
In her mind, different creatures and ghosts appeared.
En su mente aparecieron diferentes criaturas y fantasmas. Lupita recordó que su amigo vivía cerca.
Lupita remembered that her friend lived close by. She went to his house to ask for help.
Fue a casa de él a pedir ayuda. Ella le contó lo que sucedió.
She told him what happened.
El hombre dijo,
The man said,
los ruidos de los pasos eran tuyos.
The footstep noises were yours. The sole of your right shoe came off.
La suela de tu zapato derecho se desprendió. Misterio resuelto.
Mystery solved.
Recuerda que el pasado simple se utiliza de diferente manera en verbos regulares e irregulares.
Así es, Clau. Analicemos su estructura gramatical.
Hay dos tipos de verbos, regulares e irregulares.
We have two types of verbs, regular and irregular.
En los verbos regulares es fácil. Solo debes agregar las letras ed al final de los verbos para convertirlos a pasado. Observa los ejemplos.
Turn, turned. Need, needed. Want, wanted. Continue, continued. Study, studied.
Ten cuidado. En los verbos que terminan con Y, se debe reemplazar esa letra por una I latina y agregar ed. Veamos unos ejemplos. El verbo turn around significa voltear en español. En pasado sería turn around.
Examples: turn around is present. Turned around is past. Lupita turned around, but nobody was there.
Lupita volteó, pero no había nadie ahí.
Paint es pintar en español. Painted, pintó. Está en pasado. Annie pintó un cuadro.
Paint is present. Painted is past. Annie painted a picture.
Los verbos irregulares cambian su forma.
Irregular verbs change in form. Is, was, are, were, have, had. Break, broke. Tell, told. Run, ran.
Ella corrió veloz.
She ran fast.
Ella estaba en su oficina.
She was in her office.
¿Cómo formular preguntas?
How to make questions.
Para formular preguntas requerimos el auxiliar did. Esta palabra irá al comienzo de la pregunta, e indicará que el verbo está en pasado. Esto quiere decir que el auxiliar did ya indica pasado. Por lo tanto, el verbo va en su forma simple. Observa los ejemplos. Observa este otro ejemplo. La segunda pregunta es la correcta, pues did ya indica pasado, así que study va en su forma simple.
The correct question is, did you study for the exam?
¿Estudiaste para el examen?
¿Jugó él con los Tuzos la temporada pasada?
Did he play with Tuzos last season?
Para formular expresiones negativas utilizamos did not o su forma corta, didn't, y un verbo en su forma simple.
For negative expressions we use did not, or didn't, and a verb in its simple form. Did you study for the exam?
No, I didn't study for the exam.
¿Estudiaste para el examen?
No, no estudié para el examen.
Did he play with Tuzos last season?
No, he didn't play with Tuzos last season.
¿Jugó él con los Tuzos la temporada pasada?
No, él no jugó con los Tuzos la temporada pasada.
Let's review.
Revisemos.
Did Tonyo need money last night?
Toño necesitaba dinero anoche.
Yes, Tonyo needed money last night.
Sí. Toño necesitaba dinero.
Tonyo didn't need money.
Toño no necesitaba dinero.
El verbo go, ir, en español, está en su forma simple, y se usa para preguntas y expresiones negativas en pasado. Went, está en pasado. Fui o fuiste. Se usa para afirmaciones en pasado. ¿Fuiste a las grutas de Tolantongo la semana pasada?
Did you go to Tolantongo last week? I went to Tolantongo last week.
No fui a Tolantongo la semana pasada. Fui a Tolantongo la semana pasada.
Como habrás observado, el pasado simple nos ayuda a expresar acciones que comenzaron y acabaron en el pasado.
Así es, Clau. Como te habrás dado cuenta, Halloween es una fiesta importante. En México lo celebramos un poco diferente a través del Día de Muertos o Día de Todos los Santos.
El Día de Muertos es una tradición de origen prehispánico que se celebra los días 1 y 2 de noviembre para recordar a quienes han fallecido.
Ahora analizaremos algunos verbos en pasado progresivo.
Veremos la conjugación de algunos verbos en past progressive, pasado progresivo. Cook, cocinar. Was cooking, were cooking. Estaba cocinando. Celebrate, celebrar. Was celebrating, were celebrating. Estaba celebrando. Prepare, preparar. Was preparing, were preparing. Estaba preparando. Eat, comer. Was eating, were eating. Estaba comiendo. Look for, buscar. Was looking for, were looking for. Estaba buscando. Decorate, decorar. Was decorating, were decorating. Estaba decorando. Scare, asustar. Was scaring, were scaring. Estaba asustando. Drink, beber. Was drinking, were drinking. Estaba bebiendo. Cry, llorar. Was crying, were crying. Estaba llorando. Wash, lavar. Was washing, were washing. Estaba lavando. Finish, terminar. Was finishing, were finishing. Estaba terminando. Listen, escuchar. Was listening, were listening. Estaba escuchando. Play, jugar. Was playing, were playing. Estaba jugando. Wait, esperar. Was waiting, were waiting. Estaba esperando. Sneeze, estornudar. Was sneezing, were sneezing. Estaba estornudando.
El Día de Muertos es un día muy especial. Muchas personas colocan un altar con comida, veladoras, fotografías, entre otras cosas.
Así es, mi Clau. Vamos a ver la siguiente historia, que es de Lupita.
Hi Santi.
Hi Karen. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you? What have you been doing recently?
Well, my family and I are planning Christmas and New Year's Eve.
Really, before that, there is a Nuda traditional celebration. Do you know what I mean?
Oh right. It is almost the Day of the Dead.
Yes, a very important festivity in Mexico. How did you celebrate it last year?
Well, for us it is really important. We went to the cemetery very early in the morning and we were cleaning, washing and placing flowers on our relatives' tombs.
Really? I guess it was a very hard work, wasn't it?
That's right. It took us almost all day. And it was a bit sad because my mother was crying all the time. We have a very strong tradition in our family, you know. What about you? What were you doing last year on that day?
Well, we were preparing the celebration 2 days before. I was looking for the photographs of our beloved dead. As you know, we usually place the photographs in the altar among some candles, flowers and colorful paper. My mom was cooking different special dishes, such as mole, pozole, tamales. While I was helping her with the tamales, and Rosie, my little sister, do you remember her?
Yes. I do.
Well, she was toasting chili. Poor girl. She was sneezing for a long time. Suddenly the doorbell rang and Aunt Sarah came in to help us. At the same time in the living room my father was building the altar and my brother was decorating it.
Fantastic.
They were almost finishing when our cat jumped on and dropped everything. You can imagine the scene.
Oops, I guess your father was unhappy with that. But in the end you and your family organized a wonderful celebration. Congratulations.
Yeah, but that is not all. In some parts in Mexico people usually celebrate for 3 days, so we did it last year for the first time.
I was reading something about that in a book last weekend, but I don't remember now too much about it.
Well, last year on the 31st, after we cleaned and decorated the house, placed the photographs of Grandma and Grandpa and prepared the food, we were waiting for our beloved to come.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about their souls. We strongly believe our dead relatives and friends' souls come to visit us during those days.
Wow, amazing. And what else did you do?
On November 1st everything was ready to receive them. My mother and I were talking about my grandmother's likes, costumes and great memories while my sister and my cousin Tina were listening to my grandfather's favorite musician in the living room, but they didn't enjoy it at all.
Ah, what kind of music were they listening to?
Well, my grandfather loved dancing. He was a great dancer, so they were listening to some danzonas he liked a lot.
And what was your father doing at that time?
My father and my uncle Lino were playing chess and drinking some hot chocolate. They were completely concentrated in their game, so they were not paying attention to us.
Well, I can't imagine you enjoyed the festivity very much.
Yes, we were really happy to have them at home once again. The next day we were watching their favorite TV programs almost all day until they left at night.
Weren't you sad when they left?
Well, just a little. We were not waiting for them to come to be sad. Although they came and then they left, they were here with us for a while and that was a great experience. You know, we are sure they will come back next year again.
Sure they will. Well, I have to go now. Nice to see you, Karen.
Nice to see you too. Bye.
Recuerda que el pasado progresivo o pasado continuo se emplea para hablar de una acción que comenzó en el pasado, continuó durante un periodo de tiempo y terminó.
Así es. Además, se emplea el verbo to be, ser o estar en pasado. Analicemos el siguiente material.
¿Qué es el pasado progresivo? ¿Cómo se forma? Analicemos las siguientes oraciones tomadas del diálogo.
Okay, let's read them. We were cleaning the house. My mother was crying all the time. I was looking for some photos. What was your father doing? They weren't paying attention to us.
Ahora, analiza. ¿Qué observas que tienen en común? Exacto. La conjugación del verbo to be en pasado was y were. Y la terminación ing del verbo principal. Veamos nuevamente algunos ejemplos.
She was crying. They weren't paying attention. What was he doing?
¿Lograste identificar cómo se forman los enunciados? A ver, revisemos. Forma afirmativa. Necesitamos un sujeto que puede ser un pronombre, sustantivo o nombre propio. Además la conjugación de verbo to be, que corresponda al sujeto que estemos utilizando. Después el verbo con terminación ing y, finalmente un complemento, si se requiere. La forma negativa es prácticamente igual a la forma afirmativa, lo único que cambia es que se le agrega a la negación. Es decir, not al verbo to be. Finalmente la forma interrogativa, que se refiere a una pregunta, utilizará un orden diferente en su estructura. Es decir, comenzará con el verbo to be seguido del sujeto, y el resto de la oración en el mismo orden que las formas vistas anteriormente, solo que al final le agregaremos un signo de interrogación. Para terminar, ¿lograste identificar para qué sirve el pasado progresivo? Revisemos. Su uso principal es referir acciones que son progresivas. Es decir, que al momento de referirlas se están llevando a cabo. Por lo regular estas acciones en progreso son interrumpidas por otras acciones inmediatas. Veamos los ejemplos.
Examples. I was doing my homework when the phone rang. My grandfather was cleaning the house when we arrived. Time to practice. What were you doing yesterday at 9 p.m.? Hope you like this video. Thank you for your attention. If you have any question or doubt, please contact your teacher. See you next time.
Hey, ¿tomaste nota? Esto nos sirve para expresar acciones simultáneas del pasado. Ahora, veamos a nuestros alumnos quienes nos cuentan lo que hicieron el año pasado. Aprovechando, identifica el uso de los verbos.
Hi, my name is Pao, and this is what I did last Halloween. I went to a party with my friends, and I dressed up as a circus presenter. Hola, mi nombre es Pao, y esto es lo que hice el Halloween pasado. Fui a una fiesta con mis amigos, y me vestí como presentadora de circo. Goodbye.
My name is Jake. I'm from Pachuca. I'm 18 years old. Last Halloween I celebrated with my friends. Mi nombre es Jake, tengo 18 años, soy de Pachuca. El último Halloween lo celebré con amigos.
Hi, I'm Yael from Puebla City. And the last Halloween I went to Acasachitlán Hidalgo with my family and we celebrated it eating regional dishes. Hola, soy Yael de la ciudad de Puebla y el Halloween pasado fui a Acasachitlán Hidalgo con mi familia y lo festejamos comiendo platillos regionales.
The last Halloween I went trick or treating with my nieces.
Hello, I am Gustavo. I am from Pachuca Hidalgo. Last Halloween my sister and I dressed up and went out asking for candy.
Hi, I'm Tony. I will talk about my past holidays. I remember the last Day of the Dead, I was eating some pan de muerto with some chocolate. It was really good.
What was I doing last year at 8 o'clock in Día de los Muertos? Last year at 8 o'clock with my mother was to prepare the table and the altar. I was doing the flower pot.
Dia de los Muertos is the best celebration in Mexico. With my family, went to the cemetery last year. I was asking Calaverita with my friends in downtown San Agustín Tlaxiaca.
Hi, I am Jasmine and I will tell you how my family and I celebrate the Day of the Dead. The last year, we put an altar full of traditional food, fruit, and bread of the dead. According to the tradition, with a bought of marigold flowers and the smell of the incense, the deceased of the family find way to come and taste all the dishes of the offering.
Esperamos que hasta ahora hayas podido identificar el uso de past simple and past progressive.
Con la siguiente explicación te quedará más claro.
Past simple or past progressive. Main differences. Acompáñame a ver si es pasado simple o pasado progresivo de acuerdo a la descripción. To speak about an action finished in the past. Hablar sobre una acción terminada en el pasado. Past simple. To speak about an action that was in progress at a special time in the past. Hablar sobre una acción que ocurría en un determinado tiempo en el pasado. Past progressive. An action that was happening when another one interrupted. Una acción que estaba ocurriendo cuando fue interrumpida por otra. Past progressive. It uses verb to be, was or were, plus verb in ing. Utiliza verbo to be, was o were, más verbo en ing. Past progressive. Regular verbs finish in ed, using. Los verbos regulares terminados en ed usan. Past simple. Let's check some examples with past simple. Revisemos algunos ejemplos en pasado simple. We went to the cemetery very early in the morning. Fuimos al cementerio muy temprano en la mañana. Everything was ready to receive them. Todo estaba listo para recibirlos. Let's check some examples in past progressive. Revisemos algunos ejemplos en pasado progresivo. What were you doing last year? ¿Qué estabas haciendo el año pasado? We were preparing the celebrations 2 days before. Estuvimos preparando la celebración 2 días antes. My father was building the altar. Mi padre estaba construyendo el altar.
Clau, ahora vamos a practicar un poquito. ¿Qué comiste ayer? What did you eat yesterday?
Yesterday, I ate tacos. ¿Identificaste esta oración en pasado simple? Ahora, Adriana, ¿qué estabas comiendo ayer cuando te llamé? What were you eating when I called you?
When you called me, I was eating quesadillas.
Yummy. Es momento de ponerte a prueba con el siguiente material.
Hi everybody. We are going to check if you know the difference between past simple and past progressive. So, let's start. We are going to read about what people did last year in this season. Halloween. Children walked from house to house trick or treating when people were dressing in costumes. Many people either created or attended haunted houses, while people carved faces and designed into pumpkins and put a candle inside to illuminate it. Typical icons on Halloween are bats, black cats, and ghosts. Día de los Muertos. People made and ate sugar-decorated skulls, while families were decorating altars with the deceased person's favorite things and portraits of them. Relatives visited the cemetery to honor their dead relatives. When friends and neighbors were eating pan de muerto, people spread cempasúchil flowers to guide the spirits home. When people were dancing different rhythms to honor certain things. Parades with floats occur to honor the dead. To test you, answer the following questions. Question 1. In which celebration last year people spread cempasúchil flowers? Question 2. In which celebrations black cats, ghosts, and bats are the icons? Number 3. Tell me the celebration in which children walked from house to house, trick-or-treating, when people were dressing in costumes. Number 4. Choose a celebration where, last year, people made, decorated and ate sugar skulls, while families were decorating altars with the deceased person's favorite things and portraits of them. Number 5. Identify the celebration where many people either created or attend haunted houses, while people carved faces and designed into pumpkins. Now, let's check the answers. Question 1. In which celebration last year people spread cempasúchil flowers? Right, Día de los Muertos. Number 2. In which celebration black cats, ghosts, and bats are the icons? Of course, Halloween. Number 3. Tell me the celebration in which children walked from house to house, trick or treating, when people were dressing in costumes. Halloween. Number 4. Choose a celebration where last year people made and ate sugar skulls, while families were decorating altars with the deceased person's favorite things and portraits of them. You are right. Día de los Muertos. The last one. Identify the celebration where many people either created or attend haunted houses, while people carve faces and designed into pumpkins. Of course, Halloween. Well done. Great job. Como te habrás dado cuenta, past simple o pasado simple es importante para indicar acciones que ya terminaron.
Mientras que past progressive o pasado progresivo es útil con acciones que comenzaron en el pasado, continuaron un tiempo y luego terminaron.
Recuerda que si tienes dudas, puedes consultar a tus maestros para recibir asesoría o buscarlo en algún libro de inglés básico.
Hasta aquí llegamos con nuestra clase. Recuerda quedarte en casa.
Hasta la próxima.
Es un placer realizar estos programas para el reforzamiento de sus aprendizajes. No se pierdan ninguno, les serán de mucha ayuda. Sigan las indicaciones de las autoridades sanitarias para evitar propagación de COVID-19. ¡Nos vemos!